All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Azariah here with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, okay? Which I'm going to start pronouncing my name as you would pronounce it in the Paleo Hebrew, which is Azar Yah, meaning Yahweh have helped, all right? And just coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And basically, this is gonna be a quick lesson. It's like a dual lesson, but it's gonna be quick, okay? On the importance of smudging your stones, okay? You know, you see my little stones here or whatever, my little necklaces. I got some little stuff on, which I already smudged this stuff, so I'm not smudging it right now. I'm gonna smudge these because I haven't done it yet. If you don't know about smudging, okay? Smudging is when you take typically cedar is used. I'm using my flashlight because it's kind of dark in this corner, but I got the whiteboard with a prayer. So usually cedar is used. Hopefully that's it's a lot. I'm gonna pause it. Hold on. Yeah, I was just wiped off the camera just in case. Let me see. Okay, that might be a little better for definition wise. So you can see this is a cedar, and I use this little box right here. I think these are called smoke boxes. I can't remember, but I think it's something you use with the grill for like chips, normally wood chips. And I use this to put out my sage because sage doesn't like to get put out. It'll burn till it goes away. So just to save the little pieces of sage and use them, I use this box and it cuts off enough oxygen that it'll go out. Okay. So basically, Salak, make sure. I got a precept here. But yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna read it yet, but basically when you talk about stones, okay, which is I'm not really here to showcase the stones, you know, here they go or whatever. When you talk about stones, okay, which I don't think I can switch the camera around either, so let me see. Oh yeah, it'll let me switch it around, so it's a lot. So when you talk about stones, all right, stones we know, okay, come from the earth and they have different spiritual properties, all right? And, you know, they look good, but also the main reason I make stones is because, like I said, they have spiritual properties that they can give you a protection. They can give you help you stay calm and do these different things like that, help you make it, you know, it's like a tool that the Most High gave us on this earth to help us make it through certain things, okay? And, you know, some these stones have energy, okay? The earth has energy, all right? But sometimes these stones can get tainted, okay, with a negative spiritual energy, and you have to clean them off. Now, on the left-hand side, they are, you know, people always talk, you know, people are knowledgeable of different methods, okay, that you can use to cleanse and purify your stones, okay? But us being in this faith, okay, we're going to do it according to the Spirit, okay? And, you know, we'll use certain things as well to do it, you know, such as sage, smoke is a good, you know, thing to cleanse out negative energy and spirits. Okay, I'm minded of an example in the book of Tobit where the young woman, all of her husbands were being killed by an evil spirit that was pursuing her, and the young man took the liver of the fish and some incense. It said ashes, but you can't light ashes on fire, so it would have had to be like charcoal, you know, like the burnt incense that was still on fire, and he put the fish liver on it, and it created a smoke, and the demon fled when he smelled it, and he was able to marry the woman and pop her without being killed by the demon. Okay, so that's just one example of how spirits flee when certain smoke is in the air. Okay, so, you know, I make incense or whatever, and you know, so I try to make them out as natural stuff as possible, you know, natural wood powders and natural frankincense and things of that nature. I try to stray away from artificial stuff as much as possible. And I have used incense when helping a brother get rid of demons in his house. So they can be used as well. You know, if you have pure incense, you can use them to try to smudge. But sage is a very powerful tool for smudging. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and pause it, flip the camera back around, light the sage. Well, I'm going to pause it, light the sage, and then go from there. All right, so, you know, sage ain't too expensive. It's about $5 a bundle. But, you know, even then, I try to get as much use as I can out of it. That amount of smoke right there should suffice. Actually, it's not really so much about the smoke as it is about the action and the prayer. You see, the prayer is like the biggest thing. Okay, so let me just go ahead and rub it around in the smoke. Agitate the smoke a bit. You know, in this way, like I said, I get as much use as I can out of the sage. It's a lot. And, you know, I get multiple uses out of it instead of it all just burning out and being used, you know. So, yeah, just enough of that right there. That's enough right there. Boom, that's cleansed. Now I'm going to take my necklace and just kind of... Oh, Salak, I ain't showing it. Salak. I'm showing all this extra crap I got over here. Cat stuff. Alright, so just a little bit of smoke. Like I said, it's not really so much about the necklace itself, but I just want to clean it. I want to clean it from all the spirits that may have gathered on it. Alright, so that's really enough, honestly. It doesn't have to be very much. And so like I'm gonna pause this and get situated. Alright, I'm back. And as you can see, I closed that off and it'll go out, you know, in a little bit when it decides to. I kept my incense out because, you know, I want to keep the incense going. So I just put it there. Alright, so I wrote a Hebrew prayer also to say when, and you know, so you can pray over your stones. Prayer is a very important part of this ministry. Okay, so I wrote a prayer to pray over the stones. All right, so we're going to go over it. So, of course, we'll start off with the Most High. Okay, Yahweh. And hey, excuse my handwriting, you know. I got chicken scratch. You know, they say that's a sign of being smart. I'm just messing around. But anyway, let's read this. Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Babak Shai. Okay, so I just say Babak Shai once. You know, I don't repeat it very many times. I don't want to do vain repetitions or whatever. So, Barak, which means bless. Allah, which means these. I typed in these on Blue Letter, and I came up with that word. I'm sure there's more than one way to say these, but that's what I came up with. So, Barak, Allah, Abanyam. Okay, Abanyam. So the word Aban is also what I found in the Blue Letter for stones. Aban for stones. And Yam makes it plural, which is why I have the parentheses after the S. Barak, Allah, Abanyam, Wa, which means and. Shawab, which means return. Tazadak, which means righteousness. Wa, which means and Shalawam. Okay, Babakushah, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Rakah HaKodash, the water to Wa Baman. So I would say, you know, I would have the stones, and I would, you know, say Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Rakah HaKodash. You know, Salakia for not writing it up there. Okay, Babakushah, Barak, Allah, Abanyam, Wa, Shawab, Tazadak, Wa, Shalawam. Okay, Babak Shah, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Rakah HaKodash. Okay, the water to Wab. Okay, the water to Wab means thank you and good. Okay, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I would do for that particular portion of the situation. So I'm gonna get a few precepts after I unpause it, and then we'll end the lesson. All right, Shalom, I'm back. Okay, and I just want to get a few precepts, just basically going into, you know, we know that the Most High loves incense, okay, and, you know, incense and certain smells, the Most High loves it. Now, sage has a very strong smell, so, you know, we know the Lord loves frankincense, and sage is on the opposite end of the spectrum, but it's very useful as a tool. It's very calming. There's quote unquote scientific benefits to sage as well, such as air purification and things of that nature, where they say that sage kills 99.9% or some crazy number of bacteria in the air, to the point where after you burn sage, you may have to vacuum because the particles will fall to the ground. Sage has a lot of benefits, which is why it's so widely used even amongst pagans. Okay, so let's read this precept. Okay, just dealing with the smoke of the incense. Revelation 8 and 3 says, and another angel came and stood at the altar having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints. upon the golden altar which was before the throne, and the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before the Most High out of the angel's hand. Okay, so the smoke of the incense, can help to carry your prayers. Now, of course, you shouldn't be lighting incense on the Sabbath. Okay, now the priests did it, Salakia, but just to keep the Sabbath in your dwelling, you shouldn't be lighting incense. At camp, we do light them, because we're not in our dwelling. But in your dwellings during the Sabbath, you should not be lighting incense, just to keep up the Sabbath and keep it holy. Okay. Revelation. So I got one more precept, and I'm gonna end it there. Okay. This is also the book of Revelation, chapter 5. Okay, in verse 8 it says, "And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints." Okay, so it's self-explanatory, man. The vials of odors also is the same thing that I just read about the incense. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. And Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.